Hey guys, Girls Viral 2 Tips here, and today I want to have a look at how Elite League matches are playing right now. For example, right now we are rank 20, so we have a nice record. It's not like we are having a terrible time right now. Maybe at the last minutes of the league it's going to be really hard, I'm sure of it. But right now we are doing fine, so I want to look at the fights. In our team is the Bard, which is the strongest player we have. The second one is Lute, and I am the third one. And as you see, it's not like we are right now crazy strong. Well, at least me and Lute, we don't look that strong right now. Bard is really strong, and he's getting stronger as soon as he gets enough food to complete his Fenrir limit breakthrough and his Valeera limit break 3. So, I want to look at these fights because these guys are strong, are really strong. And the first one is the Bard against this player. So it should be kind of even, the fight, but if we look at here, we have 2 limit break 2, and here 1 limit break 3 and a 10-star Jacob. So let's look at the fight. As we know, the Bard won that fight, but I'd like to show something in particular of this fight. Well, at the start it looks even. I've seen this fight already. Fenrir, it's and Valeera just deleted the whole other team. So that's what I wanted to show. Was Valeera deleting the whole team with an active. But right now it's becoming a bit hard to kill that Mio. And even you're going to see that Mio is going to kill the Jacob, and then he's going to die for Fenrir. But if we look at this, look at how much damage Mio did. Valeera deleted the whole team, so obviously she's going to have the most damage. But look at how much damage. And that's important of a limit break 3. Look how different is a limit break 3 from for a 9-star. The difference is abysmal. And Jacob is always going to make a lot of damage, that's a given. But look at this. The jump from 9-star to 10-star is huge. So, and about the heals, Raphael always showing that has a lot of value. You see how much heals. And also from Mio, which she heals herself, I think. So this fight was interesting. This one is pretty clear. My friend has a very nice strategy, that is to have in front 2 psychics that are going to make the opponent get stunned. Also the Enmaya is going to stun a lot, and these ones, the next generation Iron Fist, are going to make huge damage, but the damage dealer at the end is going to be his strong Hexa. This Hexa has the relic I think is the one that it's fixed with a girl, has his relic at the max, has the lab maxed, has everything to make Hexa really strong. That limit break 1 Hexa, it's really strong. But if we look at this, it looks bad, but this is the reason it looks that bad. And limit breaks 3 Jacob, so much damage. And these girls are 5-star, that usually they are going to hold their ground for cheap damage, for damage that it's coming from parts. But the burst from Jacob is just too much to be able to sustain that. So this strategy is great, but Jacob is just too good. Also, he has another 2 limit break 3, so this matchup was impossible. Even for Bard, it would have been impossible to win. And the heals. Oh god. But any one of us would have died the same way from this Jacob limit break 3. And this is my fight. So this looks pretty even. He has a Jacob. I don't. Pretty much the difference is the Jacob, while I have a Psychic 5-star. So, as you know, I won, but let's see why. Let's see why that happened, because Jacob should have deleted some of my team. So right now this is a Fenrir 7. I know I've told you to not make girls if you can get them to 9 or 10 stars, but in this case I'm going to enroll for Fenrir, so it's fine. Right now I'm getting the value of her. I've got to house exam 16 right now with only her, and it looks really bad for me. If you wouldn't know how this ended, you could think that I lost, but let's see how it goes. As you see, my Hexa is clearly stronger than his Hexa. If we look at the damage, these both are Hexa 10. And why mine is so much stronger than hers? Well, there might be some reasons. The first one might be the lab. Maybe he isn't using the lab. He has a lab, maybe a mediocre assassin lab. Maybe the other option is the pet. Maybe my servant is way stronger than his servant. Other reason is the antique. The antique I'm using is a damage reduced one, so maybe that doesn't explain the damage, but does explain the survivability Hexa had. As you saw, there was a moment where Hexa was by herself, and she was being hit by 5 opponents, and she survived that, and then she got heals from that, from his passive. So also that damage reduced antique. And the last one, maybe the relic. Maybe my relic is higher. So there are possibilities that make her stronger, way stronger than the other one. But most likely, I would bet that is the guild. As we see, this player makes 7 stars, 8 stars. I'm sure he doesn't have another copy of Valero to make her 9. I'm sure he's raising a 7-star. I don't know which one is this, maybe Angel, but that tells you something, that he isn't sure what to do with his resources. So I'm sure the lab is the biggest difference between us. So you shouldn't spend your guild coins on anything but the lab. Also the heals, look at this. This is a huge difference. And they are both Hexa 10. So another example of good management resources is going to be the next fight. This one. Look at my friend and look at the opponent. As you see, full red, right? And 4 5-stars, a 9-star, and a limit break 1. Just one. And look how this fight goes. One would think that the weak one is my friend, but that's not the case, and you're going to see why. First, Psychic popped. Huge damage against everyone. Then, an active from Psychic, Hexa deleted the other. Then, Next Generation Iron Fist making some cheap damage. And Maya sealing the deal. This wasn't even close. Not even close. This was a very clear win, and that comes from a strategy. He has a nice strategy, nice girls to support her carry, and the carry is Hexa. So his strategy is to get Hexa as strong as possible, focus all his resources on Hexa, and get Hexa to limit break 3, and then it doesn't matter what else is in your team, she's going to carry you. As you see, it doesn't matter how much 7-star, 8-star, well, a 6-star, a 9-star has the opponent, it's not going to do anything against his Hexa. Also look at this. The sustain is huge. She's not going to die. He could take off all of these girls and he would have won anyway. Because this isn't a good way of managing your resources. You shouldn't get elite girls like Turing, Valera, Next Generation Iron Fist to high stars when you're going to end up with a team full of 8 stars. This is a good example of what you shouldn't be doing. Okay? And also the strategy is great. Psychics stun and Maya stuns, and these ones make damage from stuns and also stun. So a lot of crowd control and a damage dealer that is going to seal the deal. Very nice. I can even beat him right now with my team. If I attack him right now, most likely I'm going to lose. And this is the importance of that. Right now I'm not focusing on PvP, I'm focusing on PvE because I want to get on house exams as high as possible. House exams ghost. So even if I have a Hexa, I'm not going to focus on getting her to limit break 3 right now. But eventually I'm going to catch up and get my Hexa limit break 3, maybe a Fenrir limit break 3 on the roll. So you need a game plan. But well, this should be pretty clear who won this fight, so I'm not going to show that one. Then these ones, I haven't seen these ones, but this one is pretty clear, and this is another example of what I'm talking about. Look at this. He shouldn't get Neo nor Valero to 6-star, but he did. Also, they are not going to do anything against Hexa. Look at this. Here he lost 4 food for making this one. Here arguably lost also 4 food, well 6 food. Then for this one also he lost a lot of food. This is really sad. I made this mistake with Sonia, but I think I can regress her so I can get my food back. What about this? This is a nice example. This people would think that is better than having a lot of 5 stars, right? But these ones are not going to do anything. I guess my guess is that the bug is going to be deleted by Hexa, and the rest of the girls are going to get crowd controlled. I'm pretty sure that that's going to happen. Okay, a single hit, and these are 7 stars. Does it make sense to even make 7 stars if they are going to die like this? This one was 8 stars, I think? I'm not sure. And Hexa isn't attacking even. That Neo died without the participation of Hexa. And now Fenrir is going to get bullied. Look at this, these ones killed the Neo, and obviously Hexa sealed the deal by killing the backlines. He doesn't even pop. he doesn't even got to attack. This one is an 8 stars. Look at how much resources were wasted raising these girls. And these are not food. Priestess. Here are 4 copies of Priestess wasted. And Priestess is a high tier girl. It's a girl that you want to build eventually. Not in an early game, maybe late game, mid game, but he just wasted 4 copies, making 2 7 stars, when he could have, if he got a 5th copy, a 10 stars Priestess, and that's not even a good idea at the start of the game. But anyway, it would be better than split it right like this. Oh god, this hurts so much. But okay, this was it, guys. I hope these fights I showed you taught you something. I think it's more clear what I've been telling you about how you should manage your resources, what you should be your game plan. Your game plan should be raising one single strong girl, nothing else. All your resources on a single strong girl, and get her to limit break 3. Right now my friend has it to limit break 1, but he has the copies to and the food to make her to limit break 3 eventually. So this was it, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Goodbye.